Adventurers Guild.
The neighboring nation of Liyue has the most prosperous.
Haven't you been quite busy? There's a strange wanderer in your wolfingdom.
The neighboring nation of Liyue.
Which should I choose?
It's been getting quite busy recently. Haven't you heard?
I'm all for work-life balance, but I think this is pushing it.
And a radish veggie soup. The neighboring nation of Liyue has the most prosperous commercial port in all of Tibet.
Today's recommendation is the steak.
I guess I'll post a commission at the Adventurers
Haven't you
Guild.
heard? There's a strange wanderer in your wolfingdom.
And a radish veggie soup. Welcome. How can I help you?
In adventuring, as in business, you always have to seize the opportunity while it's there.
It's been getting quite busy. Come take a look. There will definitely be something that catches your eye.
Welcome. How can I help you?
Today's recommendation is the steak.
Which should I choose?
Haven't you heard? There's a strange wanderer in your wolfingdom.
The neighboring nation of Liyue has the most prosperous commercial port in all of Tibet.
It's been getting quite busy recently. Haven't you heard? There's a strange wanderer in your
Which
wolfingdom.
should I choose?
The neighboring nation of Liyue has the most prosperous commercial port in all of Tibet.
It's been getting quite busy recently.
Which
Come take a
should
look.
I choose?
There will definitely be something that catches your eye.
I know you sound of the song, but
They are.
I've just clicked on one, so I know it isn't.
Yeah, I've unmuted the mic now, by the way. Should be working perfectly fine because it's coming through the PC. Yes. Hitting it multiple times.
There's no usually click it once it comes to the box.
Definitely be something that catches
There's
your
nothing to do with that.
That time it is ad apparently.
I'm all for work-life balance, but I think this is pushing it.
Why not have added it back to this one, that's all. No browser stuff. When I
Yeah,
changed
that's
it,
why.
that would be why.
That's fine.
Have to add that later.
About it right now.
Come take a look. There will
I'm aware of
definitely
that.
be
I'll
something
post a
that catches your
commission
Got
at
it
the
later.
Adventurers Guild.
No, he's not. No, he's not. He's sniffing me. What are you up to, Stitch?
It's been getting quite busy.
There you go. Right. Oh, a mastery. I must have missed it when I was on earlier. I gotta finish this off. Oh, so. Which ones I must have done too right. Yeah, good warm up. Oh wait, ads is finished. First thing I'll do is the daily. That's not why did I do that? It's right next to where I was. Already here. Fine. Good hunter, is it? Free. Yeah. Fine, where is it? Brain wet. Not triggered yet, is that why? Winery. What's they doing winery? I haven't picked up the food yet, is that the problem? Got on to the preferred, yep. Right here. That'll be what? Oh. Twice in a while. Oh, you have to give them ingredients up. So it's like you don't know how it. Very confusing if I not got the basic stuff. Now we go over there. I don't think I was losing mine. Ah, that's why I can't see the last one. Like,
Don't worry. Snowfall on this scale is no impediment. We can keep moving.
his favorite area in the game. I really like the music here. That was weird. You tell I've been here a few times. Is that the path to glide to?
Stabilize.
Hey guys.
I will have order.
Some statues.
Speed of light! Don't blink!
Attacking the thing. Oh, no, whoop. Stuck inside the thing. Not a good thing. How do you blink?
Speed of light!
Hold that thought.
With sword comes shadow.
They miss? No, I got the stuff.
Scatter! Spring forth! Don't blink! Hey!
Just up on the why not? Goodbye, shield. I don't have to do anything at all.
Speed of light.
Get rid of that way instead. But I'll switch to look out for the traveller. Any fight clear or something. That one, I've already done that one, so got to pin it in. That way. Incoming. Off.
Incoming.
The brush says incoming.
Cut to the chase.
Stabilize. This is order.
Don't blink.
Actually, you know what? Come here, buddy. Go for a swim. Ah. I've got flying on.
Solidify.
Speed of light. Don't blink.
Oh, that one. Definitely not that far away. Why is the other one going? Maybe so that it highlighted still. Spreading evil by the look of it. Ah, that's what I thought.
I will have order.
Incoming. Don't blink.
Also, Cody.
Gather.
Incoming.
I got shield heroes.
Go as one.
But I missed. Three. Yeah. Done.
Ad Astra Abyssosk.
Download resumed. I didn't tell you to do that. Told you for a reason, buddy.
Thank you for completing today's commissions. Here is your reward.
I got money with some. Right.
Ad Astra.
Let's finish. I'll keep my dailies again. On Mud Street. Yeah, you can tell I've not finished. I almost cancelled it off too. Oops.
Add asterisk.
I'm mashing wrong button. Might send it to the wrong place, but it'll work.
Add asterisk.
Check that. That's what that was. That makes ostrich. Items forged. I bet they've been forged forever. Forever. Okay. I'll find master. I'll do that later. Challenge. What's on the ground? That'd be electric. Right there, isn't it? There it is. Gotcha. Check over here. Oh, so I got one. I knew it. One. More than one. Check what's landing here. Lower. Inside their face, isn't it? There you are. Well. Well, you're not gonna put it in Dragon Spine, that would just be evil. You guys are gonna bother me? No, that really might be doing that, huh? You really are putting it in Dragon Spine. Sword, on the island, I recognize this place. Was it somewhere up there, right? I love when I press the button twice and it doesn't work. Second. Oh, hello. So, guys are still around, are they? Up high. I'm gonna go here for a second. Has a height limit. Was the dev team like, hey, remember this place exists? There those guys are. Bingo. Oh wait, very familiar. I'm about to freeze. Find the zone. We'll go over here quickly. Thinking over here. Oh, what? There he is. Can you tell I come to Dragon Spine a lot? Often. First, can I see myself? Very high up place. Got this. What is this? Work again? Do you jump on them everything? Alright. Ah, he was right. Or maybe? That'll take longer for this area that well. This one or the other one? What's up? What you want? Oh. I don't want to do that. Okay, we're about around the in the water. Right then, back to this. Oh, goody. No. Activate this very quickly. Always when you don't have an archer. Can offer it once. Oh. Okay,
Another target tracked down by Outrider Amber.
I had a feeling that might have bumped me. Best switch these back before I get my ass kicked into combat. You're gonna be like, hey, these characters are very underleveled. I kind of panicked when I heard the battle music kicking out. I was like, oh, that's not good.
Speed of light. Hey!
Incoming! Yeah.
Can I collect the things by any chance? Would that be right there? I had a feeling.
Not bad, as far as treasure is concerned.
Or do anything else? Unlock this map a bit more. These warps. What is... Are we going now? Oh, maybe? Yeah. Hey, where did we go? I'm not seeing. Ah, that's what I'm... Kind of costing me it, to be honest. Not quite.
Is this an answer from this world?
I thought you... Gonna be... friends. Guys.
Stabilize! This is order!
Not bad, as far as treasure is concerned.
What a... That's... timed, isn't it? Guide you to unlock it, do I?
We should make the most of these supplies.
Cool. Close to... Guessing this is because I back over here and do this.
Hi, Miss General. Miss Honorary Knight says that you're from Watatsumi Island.
Yes. And tap the mic twice.
What's it like there? There must be loads of fish, right? Wait! You look kinda like a mermaid. Are there fish in your family? Oh, sorry to disappoint you, Miss Mage, but I'm just an ordinary human. I have lots of great stories about Watatsumi Island, though. Come on, let's enjoy the scenery while I tell you all about it.
Feeling nervous, Kale? Well, it's your first time as a guide, after all.
Hmm? Oh no, not at all. I'm just, still settling into the role. So I was thinking about how to talk more like Master Tainari.
Well, the easiest way to imitate someone is to start with their most common turns of phrase.
Oh, okay. In that case, put that mushroom down. Now, it's highly poisonous.
There you go. With just a few simple words, you've captured your master's personality perfectly.
Anyway, what about your role? Don't you mind being the master thief? It doesn't sound like you're one of the good guys.
Maybe not. Until you factor in that I only steal from the enemy. I think that's enough to make me one of the good guys. Don't you?
Oh! Fair point, fair point.
Who else has visited the Veloria Mirage recently? from the academia who came not long ago. A Kasharawar scholar. Blonde hair. Architect, I think. He was a huge help, and redesigned many of the buildings here. Although he was always grumbling to himself, he was extremely diligent in his work. What a kind person. I could tell that was a sensitive soul. A lot like me. Sorry. Please pretend you didn't hear that. I'm, of course, a very strong and resilient person. After him, an aristocrat from Mondstadt showed up. Then Miss Sangonomiya.
Stick out from one step.
Unfortunately, everything here suddenly started changing before I had the chance to be a good host and show them around.
Do you know where the Mondstadt aristocrat is now?
If I remember correctly, he headed north after the incident. It's a pity we're having all these issues. If we could get everything working
Really, by
normally
chance?
again, I could probably locate him in an instant. Still, not to worry. There's nothing dangerous here.
Hey, Idia! You got an update for us? We've all caught up with each other.
Very well. Then please allow me, Idia, your mascot, to explain exactly what's happened here.
He's pretty happy with his mascot role, huh?
Basically, this entire domain is powered by a device called the Central Hub, which you all saw earlier.
Kinda hard to miss.
But following a major incident, several key components from the Central Hub came loose and went flying. 4 components, I believe, which has caused the Central Hub to stop turning.
Oh, so that thing's supposed to spin?
Yes, it definitely shouldn't be frozen still like it is now. At least, that's not how it was when I first got here. Oh, I've done such a terrible job of taking care of it, it's so embarrassing.
Hey, everything's gonna be okay. So, we need to fix the big wheel up there. And to do that, we need to find the missing parts.
Right. I do know where one of the parts is. It landed not too far away. But the rest all landed in different areas. I'm afraid you'll have to go and look for those. Now, as the caretaker and your mascot, I shall announce your respective adventure duties.
You can just be yourself if you want. No need to force the whole role-playing thing.
Oh, I see. Okay, so I was thinking that maybe Swordmaster Eula and Healer Kale could investigate the Northern Zone, if that's okay?
Fine by me. I was going to be looking for my cousin there anyway.
I'll be your backup, Eula. I know you usually team up with Amber, so I'll try my best to fill her shoes.
Oh? Well, this'll be fun. Let's see if a forest ranger can outperform an outrider.
Master Thief Kaya and Mage Klee, if you could earmark some time in your busy schedules to search the West Zone.
Earmark? What does that mean?
It just means we mustn't forget to do it. Don't worry. We can handle that.
Finally, we have our General, Miss Sangonomiya, and our Knight, the Traveler. If there's no objections, please come with me to retrieve the first component.
Understood. Have my sword. Keep looking at me.
Wow, spoken like a true knight.
Then, for my part, my strategic mind is at your service.
All right, well, if anyone finds anything, come back here and we'll regroup. Please take care while you're out on the road and look after each other, especially our little mage here.
You got it! I'll take extra special care of Kaya.
I'll be on my best behavior.
Okay, we'll leave it there for now. You two, please follow me. I remember seeing it just behind the Central Hub.
So, how come you didn't bring it back when you first saw it?
Knew that was coming
I'd
up.
have been more than happy to, if this one component was enough to fix the whole domain. But with 3 other components to find, oh, I suddenly felt overwhelmed by how much work needed doing.
Uh-huh.
Paimon kinda gets that. Taking the first step is always the hardest part.
Lazy. Beyond belief lazy. Corner, huh? Oh. Happy for that. Off. Trying to kill me. Vagabond. Oh. Bad. He will not let me. Let me off a cliff.
Speed of light.
Way up there.
Incoming.
What happened here? Come on. Find me off.
Speed of light. Hey!
I want to push me off to my death. Is that border up ahead? And I'd explore it here later. Even that might come into play if I go towards that thing. Oh, just I climb. Up. There's gonna be a whopper flow when I hit that thing. And whatever it says to me. You think I know what it's gonna say to me? Go over here or you're gonna turn around? It's gonna be come back later. Zoom me out. It does. Oh, Parker.
How about we explore the area ahead of us later?
Here it is. Don't know they actually gave her a voice line for that now. Well, maybe. I see it. Let's go. It'll be in the middle, isn't it?
Takumi? Oh, well, things have quieted down in Watatsumi Island for now. So I thought I'd take the chance to get out and see more of the world.
You've traveled a pretty long way. Why Sumeru?
I figured that I needed to venture further than usual to really broaden my horizons. Well, that's one reason anyway. I can explain in more detail another time.
All the way up there. A random barrel.
Yeah.
Oh. Pretty chills. Hi guys.
With sword comes shadow.
That's everything. On to the next.
Oh, hiya, huh?
Okay, this is the spot. Now, I'm sure you're both wondering, but where's the component? There's nothing here. Oh, where could it be?
Inside the wall.
It's that lamp thingy, right? Water Droplet showed us how that works already.
Yes, that's the one. There goes my big introduction. Showing people the ropes is supposed to be my job. Oh, I can't believe I'm being shown up by a Hydro Eidolon.
Cheer up, Idia. The Hydro Eidolon can give a basic demonstration of how to use things, but beyond that, it can't communicate. That's where you come in. Your descriptions can explain everything in full, vivid detail.
Paimon forgot how persuasive Kokomi can be when she really wants to. Sometimes having a genius strategist around really comes in handy.
Now I see how eloquent others not only true of them, do things for them.
Oh, well, if you put it that way. Well then, just pretend like you've never seen it before, and I'll tell you all about it. This is called the streaming projector. Everything here in the Valurium Mirage was made using this device. All you need to do is place an item in the projector, and you can construct a corresponding item based on the shape of the original and your imagination. At least, I think that's what it used to do. With the domain in its current state, only its most basic functions are still operable.
Basic functions like shining light.
Okay, not quite that basic. At the moment, it's only able to show two-dimensional objects. I call them preprints. Think of it like a sort of draft or blueprint or something.
So you're saying the component fell into the preprints?
Yes, exactly. I'll leave you to go in and physically retrieve it. Well, I'll be out here rooting for you by doing a motivational dance.
Really?
No, sorry. I feel like I have two left feet when I try to dance. I guess I'll just find a place nearby to sit and wait patiently for you.
Hey, come on! Cheer up! We'll handle everything from here!
Okay, let's see. Wanna jump the main? No. Any bit before that? Made of yours. Jump! You not jump that far? No, I was gonna say that's what you have to do. Oh. Move. Go down, please.
Doesn't look like the component is in here. Yes, that's the one! Now you just need to bring it back out.
What is this thing anyway? Some kind of gear? And why is it so small? It doesn't look like it belongs in that huge wheel.
I will wait here because I forgot to add play. What's new? Really good. What does that look for? Broken you. But it is not.
It's hard to explain, but I assure you that it's definitely one of the components. So that leaves 3 more components missing.
Every journey begins with a first step. I think we're off to a good start, and things should keep going smoothly from here.
You really think so?
Of course, trust the general.
I suppose you're right. She did manage to defeat Class A at the Onmyo Chamber, after all.
You don't need to keep bringing that up.
Anyway, thank you for all your help. I'll take this and start trying to repair the central hub. You two may as well head back to town. Oh, why am I so clumsy? Once again, I was no help at all. The least I can do is try and handle the actual repairs.
And she got. There it is. Oh, he's a boy, yeah. And now eventually.
What's wrong, Kokomi?
I'm just a little confused. You mentioned that the water droplet showed you how to use the projector? Can you tell me a little bit more about that? I'm so curious to know what happened.
Oh, sure!
I see.
Hey, look! The wheel is spinning now! Oh, and now it's stopped again! Well, that didn't last long.
It also wasn't spinning at the right speed. Before the incident, it spun much faster than that.
Oh, so you saw it back when it was still working?
Oh, yes. I arrived here a little earlier than the rest of you. But the incident took place not long after I entered. Like Idia said, it felt like the world was flipped upside down. I don't know how else to describe it. And I certainly don't want to experience it again.
No, it's no use. Seems it won't run until all the missing components are returned. For a moment there, when it started turning, I got excited. I thought that maybe the hub can work just fine without the other three.
Wishful thinking is only going to lead to disappointment, Idia. Let's stick to the plan. We'll get there.
Hey! Miss Honorary Knight and Miss General are here. Oh, and our mascot. You beat us! I was sure we were gonna be the first ones back.
Hey, how'd it go?
Mission complete. The Knights of...
Impressive. I doubt you'd find many other knights of such caliber even among the Knights of Favonius.
How about our master thief and mage? Did you find anything?
You bet! We made a huge discovery. The place we were trying to get to was blocked off. We couldn't see anything past it, and there was no way around. But then, just now, a huge canyon appeared out of nowhere, so we hurried back here.
It appeared just now?
Come and see, Miss Honorary Knight. Let's go on a canyon adventure.
To the canyon.
I'll sit this one out. I'm beat after trying to make those repairs. I need to take a break.
Miss General, you should come too. You can hide behind me and give me smart advice while I protect you.
Wonderful. It would be an honor to serve as advisor for our young mage.
Let's go!
I would.
There's nothing wrong with reaping a reward every now and then.
Miss Wanda? Oh, I know what's up here now with that noise. Hey guys, that I'm not shooting. Trying to climb here.
Gather!
One man's stone is another man's gem.
Here it is! Here it is! See? This canyon wasn't here before.
Just before the canyon appeared, I heard a faint sound, like something mechanical turning.
Ka-chuck, ka-chuck, ka-chuck. Could it have been the central hub? That would mean this canyon appeared after it started spinning.
Hey, you, oh. New guys, huh?
Oh, hey! Paimon didn't realize anyone else besides Adia lived here.
You actually saw her? She's barely shown her face since everything started falling apart here.
Excuse me for asking, but who are you?
Oh, right. I didn't introduce myself. I'm Ferdinand. Me and my brothers look after this whole zone. Well, we used to, until this whole domain was, like, flipped upside down, or whatever. The method we were using to make the carts and tracks stopped working after that.
Idia is working on repairing the domain. We were just with her before coming here.
Really? Huh. I assume that she'd be curled up in a fetal position somewhere, hoping all her problems will magically disappear on their own. Good for her. Anyway, I checked all the stations around the whole circuit. They've all conked out.
Conked out? How? Would you mind elaborating a little for us?
But aren't you just travelers who stumbled upon this place by accident?
Nuh-uh! I'm Mage Klee, Idia's helper.
A mage? You?
Allow me to explain.
Okay, I gotcha. Well, right now the more helpers we got, the better, I guess. Anyway, our first priority is to get the carts here up and running again.
Oh? And why is that?
The roads here twist and turn so much that the best way to get around is by riding the rail tracks instead. Let me show you. This is what we used to make them. Did Adia bring you up to speed on these things?
The streamer projector, right?
Yep. Basically, we need something that we can put inside that'll make a cart for us.
Like what? Can it be anything as long as it looks like a cart?
Yeah, you could put it that way. But one other thing is that it has to be compatible with the tracks.
So, something like a sedan chair, maybe? But I'm not sure we have all the materials required to build one of those.
How about you, Traveler? Any ideas?
Maybe a basic... but a castle with legs.
That would solve the issue of materials.
Wood's no good. A rickety wooden cart would be too dangerous.
Really? Hey everyone, come and see what Klee made.
Ta-da! Look, I made a cart. Wow, amazing work, Klee.
Whoa! It fits a track like a glove, too. Plus, it's a heck of a lot cuter than the ones Adia made.
Oh, don't Klee. Clever mage.
I just wanted to give it a try. Then suddenly, boom! There it was! Paimon's gotta ask, what exactly did you make your cart from, Klee? I used Jumpy Dumpty.
Is there a problem or something? If not, then let's get ready to leave.
It's just... This card is made from,
Kaboom! Don't worry, we just need to drive safely.
It's a bomb or something, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I gathered from your conversation that Jumpy Dumpty is a little more volatile than the cute name suggests. It's okay, though, because the end product only takes on the general look of the source material. So to be more specific, while different materials have different properties, most of them aren't transferred to,
It's okay! No need to delve into the theoretical stuff. Paimon just wanted to make sure we aren't about to end up like the, flying fish of Starfell Lake.
Huh?
Can we ride the cart now?
In a moment. We need a hydroidolin to power it up first. Okay, she's ready to roll. Hop in.
Okay. Right again.
Whoa! This cart is fast! Chugga 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 chugga! Woo woo! Yeah! I'm gonna call it the choo-choo cart!
The track is damaged up ahead. We need to make some repairs before we can go any further. Yep, looks like it's all reverted to a preprint state here.
Do you know why that happened?
Everything in this domain starts as a preprint and only takes shape after being illuminated by the streaming projector. But the hydroidolin that forms the tracks here has been trapped in the print.
So someone needs to go into the preprint and rescue the hydroidolin, right?
You just go.
But the projector here is sealed off by a giant bubble!
That's the hydroidolin's way of protecting the device from damage. If the streaming projector broke, then we'd be seriously stuck.
Aha! So for step one, we need Water Droplet to help! Aw, it seems to really like that name!
Okay.
Any volunteers for step two?
Leave that to us! We know what to do!
A box. That thing moves now.
Ah, so the hydroidolin was locked up in that chest.
Aw, it's completely empty! Yay! We saved 2 Water Droplets now! Whoa! Water Droplet just transformed into some new tracks!
Good. Let's keep going then.
Wait a minute, buddy. I want to explore. Get your coat. Find you over there. Up there. Ah, I had a feeling it was here.
Is
this an answer from this world?
I just look on the track maybe. Oh, you can actually walk on the track, can you? I hit it. Missed it. I can do that.
Hey, Ferdinand! You mentioned that you managed this place together with your brothers. Did you mean that your brothers are water droplets?
No. The Hydroidolans are like helpers here. As for my brothers, well... those two. You'll meet them soon enough.
I'll keep this close.
Oh. Good up. Ah. But you're not gonna go grab you for that.
Klee can fly just like Paimon now! This is way more exciting than how Paimon usually flies!
Seems we've just about finished repairing the station and the connecting tracks. Let's go check the track switcher now. It's over there.
Yeah, bubble got. He's just mushroom. Yes, I did. Is something at the beginning? No.
Oh, there's another spinny thing here. It's so big. But, not as big as the one we saw in the middle of this place. That one was huge. I bet it's something super important. I remember what Kaya said earlier.
Very good, Klee! You're using what you saw earlier to make observations, like a real adventurer! It appears to be a system that rotates to switch tracks.
That's right. Originally, all you had to do was flip this switch and the junction would rotate. But it seems Jeremy still hasn't fixed it yet. He sure talks big, but when it comes to actually getting things done...
Is this Jeremy you mentioned one of your brothers?
Yeah. When I talked to him about repairing the tracks, I suggested we start with the station, but he said we should start at the junction. Really, it made no difference which one we started with, but he just had to turn it into a huge argument. He always treats me like I'm a fool and disagrees with anything I say. Let's see what he has to say now that I've already fixed the tracks.
If you ask me, you're clearly a sharp person, Ferdinand.
Yes, finally someone who can recognize that, rather than just shrugging off my ideas. Come on, let's make our way to the junction and see what he's up to. I bet he's still fretting over what to do.
Oh, I know. I like it.
Sometimes I can't help but get angry just thinking of Jeremy. You should have seen him back in the sandstorm. I suggested we go east, and he argued that we should go west.
You were in a sandstorm? What happened after that?
We separated and each went our own way. Lucky for us, we stumbled across this domain. Otherwise, I'm sure we would have been buried in the sand.
Everything will get better once we get the switcher working again.
Still stuck here just as I expected. Well, did you make any progress?
I'm timing with Pet.
Didn't I already tell you? Just have the hydroidolins fix the junction and then make a new cart. After that, we can use the junction to... Wait a minute, how did you get here? It took a lot of effort for me to climb all the way up here.
The answer is standing right in front of you.
Yeah, sure. Those travelers must have helped you. You never get anything done on your own. You always get someone else's help and then try to take the credit for yourself.
You're one to talk. What have you managed to accomplish, huh? You were here just moping around all day.
Whoa. They started arguing the moment they saw each other. But aren't they supposed to be brothers?
See how it goes.
Me? His brother? Hardly.
All right, Jeremy. That's enough.
Fine. I'd rather be focusing my efforts on fixing the track switch rather than arguing anyway.
You should calm down too, Ferdinand. Let's all focus on the situation at hand. Any personal problems can be settled later.
Fine.
I'm sorry you had to see that. My name's Jeremy. I'm one of the people responsible for taking care of this area. I assume you're the ones who helped repair the tracks. Thank you very much. It means a lot.
No need to thank us. We're just trying to help Idea restore the domain.
I see. Now that you and Ferdinand brought the cart up here, we'll need the hydroidolins to fix the area below.
Them again, huh? Seems the hydroidolins are really important around this place.
Yes, of course. Not only do they keep the junction turning, they operate practically everything else in the domain too. All right. Seems most of the tracks and junctions have been repaired now.
Yep. So maybe it's time you give credit where credit is due,
What? You think you deserve the credit? If anything, we should be thanking these travelers.
You... Well, either way, you're not the one getting any credit. You're always quick to criticize my ideas and push your own, but you never actually get anything done.
And what about you? Don't forget it was Hado and I who took care of the mess that one time you impulsively tried one of your brilliant ideas. Speaking of Hado, wasn't he with you?
I left early this morning. I assumed he'd be with you.
Seriously? Couldn't you have at least looked to see where he was before you left?
Hey, come on! You didn't see him either, so what's your excuse?
Klee?
What's wrong? Log you?
I don't get it. Nobody did anything bad. Why are they arguing?
I just don't like his smug attitude, that's all.
Who are you calling smug? If anything, you're the one who's making such a big fuss right now.
All right, I think we've heard enough from you two. If you insist on bickering, then I'd suggest you go somewhere else. Otherwise, I'll just cool you two off myself. Now, come with me. I'd like to have a word with you.
Phew. Don't be upset, Klee. There are many complicated situations in this world which don't always have a logical explanation. As a passing traveler here, it's not my place to comment on their disputes. But in my experience, family issues can be the toughest to resolve.
Seems you don't like dealing with this kind of thing either, Kokomi.
Would. Understandable.
But it's still not right. I don't know how to explain my feelings.
I'm sorry. We've calmed down. We shouldn't argue in front of a child like that.
We're sorry, Klee.
It's okay.
Back to the topic at hand. Weren't you about to go look for your brother Hado?
Ah, right. Our best guess is he's somewhere around the torrential twister. We would have to use the junction to send the cart to another area.
Sorry to trouble you again, but would you help us find him?
As long as you promise not to argue.
Oh, all right.
Hey, come on, you two. You're brothers after all. Can't you try to get along?
That one.
Okay, this is the end of this track segment. Otto should be nearby.
I see.
You give, you receive.
Ah, I guess you had repaired the tracks and stations as soon as I saw a cart come zipping along. Now that the tracks, station, and carts are all repaired, we're about ready to reopen Torrential Twister. It'll be good to see my design back in action again.
You're in no condition to be out running around like this, Hado.
Yeah, but these are unusual circumstances.
That's true, but you should stop to think things through.
Exactly. If there's anything that needs to be done, you can just let Ferdinand and I take care of it.
You and Ferdinand? Together? It would be a miracle for you two to do anything together without fighting.
Hey, that's between Jeremy and me. No need to add fuel to the fire, okay?
I'm not trying to make trouble. I'm just saying.
Hey, Ferdinand?
Oh, don't worry. We're not arguing, Klee. We're just, discussing some things.
Are you and Jeremy worried about Hado?
Hmm?
Why don't you just talk to him about it? Kaya's also worried about me sometimes, but he doesn't ever criticize me.
You're right, but our relationship is much better than these guys.
Well,
if you do, though.
Our situation is a little different.
Really? How so?
We've been through this kind of thing before. If we didn't warn Hado, then he wouldn't take it seriously and something would eventually happen. As his brothers, we have to help him.
But it doesn't look like you're helping.
Huh?
Maybe Klee doesn't understand everything. But my mommy told me that you help someone to make them feel happy, not to make yourself happy. Hado sure doesn't look very happy. Why don't you ask him what he needs?
Klee's right, you know. You three need to open up and talk things through. You are brothers after all.
I've always cared a lot about you, Hado. Just like when we were back in the desert. You suddenly passed out and Jeremy and I started arguing. Eventually, all three of us ended up in this domain. I'm just worried that something similar could happen again. If you were to pass out and with nobody around to help you...
I know, but this domain is nowhere near as dangerous as the desert. I was thinking that if I could handle these problems myself, then you two wouldn't have to argue about anything. If it weren't for my poor health and lack of energy all the time, then I wouldn't have always been such a burden on you two.
No need to feel guilty, Hado. This was our choice. The three of us love adventuring. No one is a burden on anyone. Isn't that why we came up with the idea for this area? I would do the thinking, Ferdinand would use his muscle, and you would...
Draw the blueprints and build tracks. It'll be a safe way to see all kinds of amazing scenery. Yes, that was the plan.
See? Doesn't it feel better just to get along?
Hey, what are you trying to say? You make it sound like I've only been trying to talk myself up.
The choo-choo cart is great, Ferdinand.
Really?
You know, Klee, having the car zip along the tracks was my idea.
Yeah, what an amazing idea! You're so smart!
Hey, Klee, do you want to ride even more fun carts?
Yay! Let's ride more!
Looks like all three of them are trying to win Klee's approval now.
And Klee is loving it.
Klee hasn't realized it yet, but her innocent, childlike nature is very powerful. It can inspire and even help heal others. Hey, everyone. Please come with me. We need to get the hydroidolin in the cart to help us.
Add what?
Good. Torrential Twister is ready to run now. Let's go to the station at the start of the track.
Whoops. Mistake. The other one. That was. Isn't it?
Hato and I have double-checked everything. It's all operating safely. You can go for a ride now.
Hold on a sec. Before we say goodbye, I have something I'd like to give you all. It's a rock climbing rope. We used it on our adventures to climb mountains and traverse many places.
Okay.
Huh? But doesn't it mean a lot to you? Are you sure you want to give it to us?
Yes, of course. Please take it. Thanks to Klee and everyone else's help, we realized that there's a special bond that keeps us together. Even though it's invisible, it's even more important than rope. We can always hold on to it through tough situations.
Huh? I helped?
Yes, Klee. You are a big help.
Even bigger than that huge thing in the middle of this place?
Yes, much bigger.
Wow, that's huge! I'm so happy.
By the way, have you ever seen anything like the choo-choo cart in the outside world?
Nope. Today was the first time I rode anything like it.
Is that so? I guess I'm not surprised. Seems you won't find Torrential Twister anywhere else. Be sure to come back and ride the choo-choo carts again while you still have the chance.
Yep, I will.
Well, the event goes by byes.
Thanks again. I have a feeling we'll get along much better now that we've learned to open up to each other. I suppose some things are simpler than they appear. The real problem all along was actually us.
Hey, imagine if we could build our tracks all over the world. Traveling would be so much easier.
Also, we'll try and destroy it.
Be sure to come back and visit Torrential Twister again. I hope you enjoyed it.
Oh, this is even higher than I expected. The drops are pretty steep too.
Are you okay, Kokomi? If you're scared, just yell and let it out. We won't tell anyone. What happens in the bottle domain stays in the bottle domain. Looks like Klee's having the most fun.
reward on the road.
That's so much fun! Klee can fly across the sky like a real mage now.
Guess that sort of makes sense. Wait, but if being able to fly makes you a mage, what does that make Kaya, since he's here too?
Nothing! Kaya's just the master thief. Don't you remember, Paimon?
Oh, right. Guess it slipped Paimon's mind.
Sorry to bother our young mage, but there's something a master thief would like to report. Do you still remember our mission?
Uh-oh. I was having so much fun that I almost forgot.
We're supposed to be helping Adia look for the missing components. But don't worry, I've already got one.
You mean you snatched it when we weren't looking?
I didn't have to go that far. In fact, the component we were searching for was actually that orange rope. If anything, you could say it came right into our hands at the right time. Let's head back and give it to Adia.
Aw, do we really have to go? Okay. Even though I want to keep playing, I know Adia is really important.
That's our wise mage. Don't worry. Tonight, he'll be able to see stars in the water and watch fish dance in the sky. Seems Kokomi's out of it after that ride. Her face is completely blank and her lip was trembling while she was speaking. Maybe we should have a rest for a while.
You shouldn't push yourself.
I thought I was keeping my composure pretty well. Don't worry, my mind is always spinning. I'm used to this. We should head back to Idia.
How about we hold hands, Miss General? Klee will give you energy.
After holding Klee's hand, the stars in the sky and the fish in the water have all disappeared. I must have been seeing things from riding the cart. What are you smiling about, Kokomi? Nothing. Nothing at all.
That's there.
Uh, uh,
Let's make some colour alterations because I think it was a bit bright. I don't know why it's changed since yesterday, but you know, or the day before, I think. You know what? Let's go say hi to these guys. Guys, what you got in? Chest? There you go. That damn shield.
Don't blink! Hey!
Order guide you.
I think about shield.
Stabilize.
Speed of light!
Oh, there's somebody else over there. Deal with that.
Incoming!
Guys. Okay.
Nowhere to hide. Speed of light! Hey! Don't blink!
OBS reconnection. Okay, well, that was annoying. And I decided to say, you know what? Nah. You're not finishing this chapter. That's one of those water guys. I can change character again now, it's a good sign. What in the vortex?
Welcome back! Well, any good news? Oh, don't tell me! You've taken care of all the problems and now I don't have to do anything?
You won't be disappointed. Yep, we took care of everything.
Yeah, we even rode the choo-choo cart. Do you want to come ride too? But maybe you'll have to wait till tomorrow. I'm a little tired now.
Seems she had a little too much fun and now she's about to crash. I think it's time for a rest.
Perfect
Good
timing.
idea. I think we could all use some downtime. Thanks for giving me some energy, Klee.
Then we'll see you later.
Bye, Klee.
Bye, Miss Honorary Knight. Bye, everyone.
Well, it sounds like our young mage enjoyed herself. I'm so happy that she had a good time. So, back to the missing component. Did you bring it?
You bet! Kaya said that the missing component was this orange climbing rope.
Ah, it just occurred to me that you probably ran into the three brothers while you were in the canyon. If I remember correctly, the two eldest brothers were taking their sickly younger brother on adventures when they ran into a sandstorm and ended up here. They were all arguing with one another when they first arrived, but it wasn't long before they broke down and were huddled together in tears. They sure must have a lot of energy to keep up their bickering and adventuring every day. I'm a little worried about them, yet quite envious of all that energy.
You almost sound as if you're reminiscing about old friends, Idia.
Yes, I've known them for quite some time after all, but I seldom go to that area. You can hold on to the rope for now, Traveler. I have no use for it until we have the other components. By the way, Eula and Kale have also returned, but I'm afraid they weren't able to make much headway. They mentioned that they would like to head to the jungle north of here, once you have all rested up.
Good.
Now that I've told you everything, I'll go rest. I'll go and check on the situation in the remaining two areas.
Do you need me to accompany you?
Oh, no, it's all right. You've already accomplished a lot today. You should rest up.
Going up. That was fun. It wasn't it? No idea. Make a reloop. Got it. You got to go all the way around again. Ingenuity.
Incoming. Don't blink.
I'll keep this close. Is this an answer from this world?
Oh, click. Section. Outfit. Sakaya.
Who would have known I'd find myself in such a mess? Oh, after all that talk with Alice about letting her daughter visit too. But just as the general said, if we can restore the domain, then...
Germinate!
Of course.
Solidify!
There's you, mister.
Stabilize!
Unsolicited, and all the more valuable for it.
A reward on the road.
Yeah, this I don't. I'll leave it here and continue this tomorrow. Yeah, thanks for watching. Back on tomorrow.